What's up, guys? Welcome to another stream. We will be doing some more Lumiere per usual. Well, I guess there isn't any usual since I have been away for 4 months, but hey, we're back in the swing of things. It's not like I'll be doing this every day. I should be working out right now, but I decided rather, you know what? I'm kind of in the mood for some creativity. Inspired! Here we are. And I want to be with you guys again, so that is what we are doing. Is the music playing? Should be. It's just quiet. Okay. But anyways, I want to welcome you all to the stream. Desperito, Vidarios, Executive, Lucas, My Rusty Gun, Yo Jimbo the Hut, Lava Calava, Mr. Lothar, Silent Scale, Sir Isaac, and let's see, Jewsman, Kunden Hotline. Welcome to everybody. Great to see you. Lobot, welcome. So what's going on in chat? Riley Skylar, thank you so much for that, host. I appreciate that. Just having some nice relaxing music here tonight. But yeah, as far as your question there, Executive, I don't really play on any other servers. It's I used to, I just don't do any anymore. Only one here? What? You don't see chat? You should see chat. There's a lot of people talking. Jan Dye Crab, how you doing? And Riley Skylar, great to see you. How have things been? But, oh, you don't see chat? Try refreshing there, Executive. You were one of the first in chat, so maybe you, maybe there's just a problem with your browser. It needs to be refreshed. I think that would be a smart thing to do, at least to try. But, yeah, so here we are again today. I'm just gonna do a few things over here real quick. Get over to my dashboard real fast, so if somebody follows, I happen to miss it. Music is a little loud. That is literally the lowest setting I can put it on right there. Music is a little bad. Okay, anyways, let's get to Lumiere. I'm going to give you guys a quick run around first before we actually get to the building section of this. Don't let me forget to turn on the replay mod when I start building. But for right now, if you guys were not here yesterday, we have been working on the inside here of the crypts, or the crypts should I say. I've been working on trying to sort this place out. As you come across here, we worked on this stairway. What would you guys call this? I guess the stairs, I don't know, the entrance to the crypts, but you got a whole bunch of little, I don't know what these would be considered. If you guys have an official name, I'd appreciate it if you let me know. No, nothing outside their line. We're going to be stuck here in the crypts for the next quite a few streams, probably another 5 or 6 streams, depending on how long they are and how much we get done in each stream. But yeah, we're gonna be stuck in here for quite a while. But then we got this done down to here, and we got one of the tombs done. The patriarchs of the family are over there, and then servants or kids, I don't know, they are in here. So maybe that's like the kid and their wife or something like that. I couldn't tell you, no clue, but it's kind of how that's supposed to be. The colors of their house up on the ceiling, stuff like that. So, but we're gonna be continuing our way down here, and I would like to start texturing the walls of this crevasse. We are going to be doing the same type of detail as we did in this cave over here, using the calcite, making it really, you know, cavey looking. A little bit of that darker sandstone there as well. and just trying to make it look really, you know, we want to make it look like a cave, obviously. So that's going to be one of our main goals here today, throughout the rest of this build. Yeah, it's great to be back. Just feeling inspired, and we'll see how long that inspiration lasts. As long as until my life starts feeling like it's nothing's but Minecraft, and then I'll leave again for a while. We'll see. But in any case, here we are. Oh, you can't see chat either there, Lucas? Huh. Hey, Chris. How you doing? But yeah, so let's go ahead and go up to the surface real fast and showcase what we have up there. I'm sure you guys, for some of you that maybe hadn't been here in the last stream, you haven't seen Lumiere in its glory at its current stage. I mean, of course, if you have watched my videos over on YouTube, you will have been caught up, but yeah, this is Lumiere at its current state. As you can see, we haven't done anything new outside since the last episode except for the chapel and a little bit down there. Let me go ahead and change shaders up a little bit so we can see a little bit better. I have found Cocopic to be one of my favorite shaders in showcasing this build. Let me go ahead and change the time real quick. Time set, I'm gonna say 9,000. That gives us a little bit more light. I think that's actually a little bright. Let's do Conquest of the Sun. I think it's this one, right? There is a new Conquest of the Sun out. I'll have to download that. Wait, did you download the map for Raven, or how did you transfer it to Raven is down? This was never built on Raven. This was started on ConquestReforged. But yeah, I got it from ConquestReforged. They gave it to me. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing there, Moria. Build whenever I feel like it. Yeah, give me some inspiration. I've actually been playing some Skyrim, and that's been giving me a good bit of inspiration. Regularly gives me a better performance in Conquest of the Sun. I find that Conquest of the Sun gives me some really good performance. I've really liked Conquest of the Sun because it's a really good shader to be able to see everything with. A lot of the other shaders have really high saturations, and it's just everything just seems to blend together. Whereas Conquest, everything has a very solid shape to it, and you can see everything. And that's one of the main reasons why I like this. Yes, and I have played the whole way through Witcher 3. That it definitely is pure inspiration. And yes, I am doing well, Guan. Very busy, but finding time, making time to do a couple streams here this week. I did one yesterday, and here we are today. But we're only going to be here for about 2 to 3 hours. But Kingdom Come is the real. That's funny. Yes, this is based off Tucson Executive. Very colorful, very yeah, very colorful. That's the idea. Like, just overwhelmingly colorful. That is my mission with this project. And at its current state, I would definitely say we are achieving that goal. I really wanted to put that totem up here, but I still have yet to find out how to actually do that. Well, I mean, standard streams by me, yeah, at least used to be like 8 hours or so. But yeah, 2 to 3 hours, that's probably about gonna do it for me. My cat's sleeping on top of my computer where the heat vent is. I probably shouldn't do that because he's starting to shed, and his hair might get all clogged up in there. But, I don't want to bug him. So this, I have to say, this is one of my favorite views in this castle right here, especially when you have it at a certain time and the sun comes peeking through those windows there. I really like that. I've watched a 24-hour charity stream. Well, I'm glad I have not, because that would be a waste of time for me. I'm sorry. 24 hours. Goodness. No, I mean, I can hardly watch anybody else's stream. I can just, I'm just here when I'm able to be here, streaming, you know, doing what I do. Let's go ahead and change back to CUDA. I find that CUDA has really good lighting for interiors. I really like just the soft light. Why that is loading so slowly, I don't know. But I really like the soft light. It's not glaring, and like it's a more of a mild lighting, and it doesn't hurt the eyes. Also seems a little more realistic, I would say. But then again, I have the old Conquest of the Sun, so I don't know how it is now. Hey Alex, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah, I don't want to make it available yet there, Executive. Once I am done with the map, there's a possibility. Which is like 75 to 80K. Oh, that's awesome, Lucas. After one day. Yeah, here we are again. So, we are going to be working on this tomb here, and also I want to start working on this whole area here. Now, what I want to try to do is, obviously, since we're using calcite and such, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do the roof here, because we're using a lot of this pink, what is this called? Pink quartzite. We're using a lot of pink quartzite as a contrast block throughout the crypts here, and obviously that's going to majorly contrast with calcite. Being the main cave material that we're going to be using. So I need to figure out a transition material and how it would be used. Because I'm kind of thinking that this quartzite is more like a plaster, like just like covering the stone. There is a possibility I might figure out a way to mix in a little bit of calcite with the quartzite. I mean, I don't even know how that all mixes. Obviously, I'm not a geologist or any type of realistic block placement kind of individual, but you know, I just kind of do what looks good. But still, at the same time, I want to try to make sure that it correlates and coexists in a relatively realistic manner. So let's go ahead and turn on the replay real quick so that we can get started. Do not want to forget that. That would be bad. Single player is on, record server off, good, and let's get on there. Yay, dead people. I don't even know. I've never played Risen. I'm just playing a game playlist, or a 5-hour playlist that I found on YouTube. So whatever is playing is playing. Okay, so I need to go ahead and make my tools real fast. So we're gonna grab a diamond pickaxe. We're gonna go ahead and bind the replace tool to that. And then we're going to bind tool info to my gold pickaxe, and I'm going to go ahead and throw that shovel away, invisible light away, throw that away, that away, that away, and that away. Okay, so we have a fresh palette that we can start with, and I need to remember I have my extended block menu, so we'll keep that in mind. What's with the world of Enon? I don't even know, Alex Hunter. I've had that for a little while, and I don't remember exactly what that is. I'm trying to remember World of Enon. I know that was in my single player list. I just don't rightly remember what that is. It was somebody wanted me to see their world. Can't remember who it was or what it was for. ASMR heavy metal. You can try Black Flag Shanties. Relaxing heavy metal. Honestly, I've never heard of relaxing heavy metal before. Never in my life. And honestly, I don't think I want to hear it. That doesn't sound very relaxing. Okay, so... Whoopsie. Okay, so right here, as you can see, this tomb has a rather quote-unquote epic entrance. Something of a, like a... You know, you definitely know that's a fairly rich family. Now, I want to try to keep that going on here as well. sort of a richer family and such that owns this place, and obviously we want to have a pretty grand entrance that goes into. But what I'm thinking is, instead of having it straight like this, have something more diagonal. So I'm just going to go ahead and push this wall back a little bit more. I think we'll go ahead and do that. And so say that is how that's supposed to be, and then we'll go ahead and knock this wall out a little bit more and knock it back. I prefer not to listen to anything other than I only got a little bit of time, and I prefer not to be clicking through links and moderating and everything. I just kind of want to chill, and we got what we got. I'm on single player there, Executive. I find single player to be just a generally more peaceful environment to be in for me, because servers have in the past just been a whole bunch of trouble, and I just like the idea of being. Yeah, that's about it. Just not having to worry about anything. Not having responsibilities, not having look at my build, look at that build. Not that I don't mind that. I don't mind seeing people's builds. It's just one added thing. Especially for the amount of time I have now. Having little distractions can really be difficult. Juggle. Okay, so I'm gonna go grab some calcite real fast. We got some of this calcite there, the smooth calcite, and then I think there was another one. Yeah, it's that one there. Okay. Could you list the mods you have installed or DM them over to me on Discord? You can check in my frequently asked questions down below there, Executive. That is a good place to go if you have questions regarding what I am using. So, as I had said earlier, I want to try to incorporate calcite more into the wall materials that we're using here. And I feel that if we use them in this manner, I think that we're getting closer to how I want to do this. Now, I do want to add in a little bit of this pink quartzite as well. And of course, another thing I want to do, so like, here, for example, what I'm thinking is like seeping down the calcite, like, you know, little stalactites and such, to indicate that this has been here for a long time, and maybe even having calcite sticking up out of the floor. You can't see my toolbar. Oh, wait, what? Why is that? Huh. That's weird. Let me figure this out real fast. Reforged. Oh, I see why. There we go. That's better. Welcome back there, Lavi. Elvish Lumiere nobles' tombs are. Well, see, that's the question. I'm thinking that they're going to be human. But they're elven tombs. Like, maybe they're just, like, they're elven tombs, but they're being repurposed. Like, the elven bodies are exhumed, and then they, put in the bodies of, like, the human dead. That's my thought, at least, right now. It might change. I might decide on something different, because it's kind of weird to put your body, or put somebody's body in somebody else's tomb, or something else's tomb. No, that's gonna be way later on there, Vidarios. That's gonna be way deep. That's gonna be probably towards the last thing I do in here. I know that's not what you want to hear, but We got to pace ourselves. We can't rush into things. That is how things like crying happen. And I do not want that to happen again. Absolutely not. No way. I do not want that happening again to me. That's rather demotivating. You know, you spend all this time on something, and then, you know, you always change it, and it always seems to change. There's never an ending point to it, and it just seems to go on and on and on, and then you're just like, you know what, forget it. I don't want to do it no more. I'm not sure if I need, maybe we could stick this up a little bit more here, and then we could stick a stalactite coming down in this area. So we'll go ahead and throw in some of this rough calcite here, and then we'll take a stalactite like that, and then we'll go ahead and stick one up out of the floor or something like that. What do you guys think? No, that seems a little weird. I like portraying medieval humans as xenophobic persons. Yeah, that's kind of how it is the Empire is, also realistic. Exhuming dead elves and replacing them with humans. How many races are there in your world around the Octavian Empire? Well, the Octavian Empire is a very xenophobic empire. So they've pretty much wiped out anything, you know, anything that resembles other than their own race, other than humans. They've pretty much wiped out, and it's now pretty much just humans in the Empire, in the whole continent that the Empire is in. And so now it's just humans here, and now they're pushing into the land of Arnon, or the continent of Arnon, which is across the sea and all that good stuff. So it's a rather complicated thing. It's the very typical Empire kind of thing, you know. Everyone's just trying to, you know, all the conquering and everything. It just, the Empire, it's very typical. But that doesn't bother me. Works for me. You can put some rocks in the floor to show some decay in the ceiling. That is a great idea. That is a fantastic, freaking awesome idea. It's exactly what I need. Little rocks on the floor. No, that's too big. No, that's too big too. Don't want that there. Don't want that there. Too shadowed. A little bit of rocks there. That's fine. And I think that's fine too. That kind of like, yeah, that doesn't look too bad except for the shadow issues. But other than that, that's fine. All right, Moria. Have a great day, and thank you for stopping by. So maybe humans are here to grab all the treasure and destroy everything. Yeah, it's kind of the idea. You know, obviously the humans have built their home up above in the, you know, obviously Lumiere is up above, and they built there. So there's a lot of stuff going on, and it's just kind of at the point where they're utilizing everything they can at this stage, and so they're taking what is already built, and now they are utilizing it in a way that they can use it. So that's kind of the idea. Honestly, I'm not really sure about this pink quartzite now because it's not really mixing all that well. I need to figure out how I can mix this pink quartzite in with the calcite, because as it is, it's not really working. But I don't know, maybe that is working. Yeah, it's not updated. I still need to work. I need to fix that. You can put some rocks on the floor to show some decay in the ceiling. Yeah. And remember, we're not technically in the medieval era. It's weird. It's I don't even know. It's like, I guess Skyrim, is that medieval? I can only be accessed with a hidden button or something. I feel like that's mixing all right. We just need a little bit of variation to make it look like the wall is extruding and receding. It indicates time and all that good stuff. Yeah, I kind of like that. And once we're done with that wall in there, I think what I'm going to do is put a mural right there. Like when you come down, you'll see this receded mural type thing right there to indicate that some story, both in game and in Viking myth. Yeah, not every wall should be the same. Yeah. That's the plan. Is I want to make sure that one thing that I really try to make sure is very apparent in my builds is that I try to make sure that there's not one, there's not any same thing. Like there's not a copy pasted portion or something that just is, I try to avoid monotony. Monotony really detracts. I mean, even though monotony is really easy to do, if you do, something that is just, you just throw it together and you just get it done, and it just looks kind of boring at that point. And I think it's important when you are building anything or constructing, putting something together, that it's important to maintain a level of quality that avoids anything that looks the same. And that's what I'm trying to go for here. Obviously, I don't think I'm going to achieve that everywhere. There are some things, like some towers on Lumiere, that have some sort of similarities and such. I always hear my cat meow somewhere. Where are you? Oh, weird. I don't know what that was. But I totally lost my train of thought, so no. Okay, so here, obviously we're going to be continuing with the calcite. So I think what I'm going to try to do for this little corner here is go ahead and do that. That way it feeds up very nicely. And we'll be using calcite throughout here to ensure that we have a nice solid, that color. This is all going to look, very calcite-y, very cavey. It's all going to look like this eventually when I finish detailing it all. You can make bigger and smaller tombs, even a room for treasures or room with elvish tombs, which aren't yet exhumed. The plan is, Alex Hunter, is that I'm thinking that maybe after this point, or no, not there, like this tomb will be completely accessible. But my idea is that this hallway is going to go down a little bit further. There's going to be some rooms and some jut outs and things, and then there's going to be a cave-in. And I'm gonna make some kind of really nifty way. Like maybe it's just being dug through. Like maybe there's like a excavation team down here to dig out the cave-in. And on the other side is going to be a continuance of the hallway, and it's going to eventually go to one of the main portions that I'm trying to do. Is a crystal cave that's like has some kind of special rejuvenating properties or something. Not completely sure how it's going to work out, but I kind of have an idea how it's gonna work out. So we'll get there eventually, but there's gonna be a crystal cave, a really massive chamber with possibly a skylight, since you guys have been really trying to get me to do that. Among other things, it's gonna be like, that's where all the epic stuff is gonna be. Vaughn and Wonderbread, how you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, something like that. That's a possibility. Various, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. Great to have you. So let's go ahead and continue adding in some calcite up here. Trick Recon, thank you for that follow and welcome to the clan. I appreciate that follow. Your support is deeply appreciated. It's awesome to be able to do this, be able to stream. Stressful after accumulation, but definitely a lot of fun. So Wonder, I hear that you are coming up with recipes for the survival portion of the mod. I bet that is a major pain in the glutes. If you catch my drift, I'm sure that's man, coming up with recipes for all this. Smoose, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the clan. But the question I have: are you making it using the default recipes? Default recipe. Paffy, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the stream. Or should I say the vanilla recipes? Are you using the vanilla recipe approach, or is there some kind of special system that you are developing? And welcome to the stream there, Eos. Sir Rotsky, how you doing? Welcome. And Alec the Moose, great to see you. Very special. Well, I am sure anything involving the Wonder Bread always ends up being very special, so I don't doubt that for a second. I don't doubt that it's going to be a very special and interesting thing that you are doing. Crylive, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the clan. I appreciate that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and add a few more rocks just kind of on the ground and everything. I feel like that's maybe a little bit spammy at that point, so I'm gonna tone it down a little bit. I like that there. I don't like that there, so we'll keep that there. We'll keep that down there, but we don't want to just clutter up the hallway with a bunch of stones, because at that, if we did that, it's just going to look like a massive mess as you're walking down the path here, and I kind of want to keep it somewhat clean. Not fully clean, just a little bit. Alright. Can't wait to see me on Darwin. I actually just answered Diggy Devs here not too long ago, or yeah, just recently, just before the stream. I won't be joining you guys on Darwin. I prefer at this point just being on my own. Once I'm done Lumiere, I would definitely like to put it up on the server, but I've just had enough of servers. Sorry to say it, I don't want to come across as being down or a downer or something, but I just it's been servers in the past, they've always ended up being really stressful for me, and I just like having some peace and quiet when I build. And so that's where I am today, building on single player. I really need to back up this world. Yeah, I've heard a lot about Darwin. I'm really excited about it. I get the server thing only playing with in real life. Yeah. That's I find that that's a better way to go. If you're playing with friends that you know in real life, it's it's an environment that just seems a lot more wholesome, should I say, because in the event that someone there's no what should I say, responsibility in some way. I really need to change that up there, actually. Powered by Reforged Minecraft server and ConquestReforged mod, but anyways, lost my train of thought. Playing with in real life friends just seems like a much better approach to server building for me. It would be cool if this build was featured in Minecraft website. That won't happen. It's not really an epic build, it's just a plot. If ever I end up building what my plan is to build after this, then I would say that would be definitely a noteworthy build that could be showcased on, you know, Minecraft website, but yeah, it's most likely never going to happen. Now, I will say though, there's a build that Jerpak has been working on. He's been working on a recreation of Neuschwanstein, and that project is absolutely incredible. I am just awed every time I see that. I'm sure a lot of you that are that follow Twitter, and maybe you see my retweets and everything, or maybe you follow Jerpak yourselves. You've seen that project, and you've seen what he's been working on. And it's just incredible. I just find things like that to be absolutely inspiring. People that put that much time and quality into their builds and really go the extra mile. Now that's just, it's insane to see what people can do. They are interested in building. Yeah, it's hard to find people like us in our community. The cat was sleeping and he just slipped off my monitor. Poor little guy. Oh man. Okay, I gotta go pick him up. Come here, buddy. You stinker. Goodness. I got his bed right next to me, so maybe he'll choose to lay down in that. Okay. Speaking of, still need that game with you, bro. I actually, surprisingly, played a game with my brother on Age of Empires, and I did a lot better than he did. My brother is one of those gamers that's just really good at really any game he plays. It's just, it seemed one game, for Age of Empires 2 at least, I was doing really well against him. In my opinion, working on a whole kingdom, cannot even imagine building in his server. I listen to really a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff I listen to, but I guess if I had to choose, I've been listening to a lot of Arrow Chord. I'm not sure if you guys have ever heard of Glitch Mob, but it's just like a dubstep kind of thing. It seems like I'm getting some dropped frames right now, guys. I'm not sure if you are seeing some issues on your side. I'm not sure if you guys are even hearing me right now. Is there some, are you guys still able to see me building? Can you still hear me? Just lagged. Yeah, it seems to be doing better now. You have to try building while being really high. No, I don't think I'll be doing that. No, I'm not really into trying such things out. Not really my style. Alright, it seems like my side's better now. Just a little hiccup in the internet. Hopefully we don't have too much more issues tonight. I don't like troubleshooting issues. Nobody does. Buffer, does your brother know how to play complicated games like Crusader Kings or European Universalist? Crusader Kings or European Universalist? I don't think he's ever played Crusader Kings. Doesn't sound familiar. Honestly, I haven't played those games either, so I'm not sure. Well, got to go pick up the kid from school. All right, Sir Isaac. Well, thank you for stopping by. Great to see you, man. I hope that you have a great night, and hope to see you next time. Alrighty. I'm gonna put that there. I really would like to have some more stuff that would indicate that there's like the stone is more cracked, you know, not so even. But I guess the gravel is really helping with that. Just having a little bit of gravel on the ground and everything, I think is doing pretty good. All right, we'll see you around there, Alex. Thanks for stopping by. What type of character you play in Skyrim? I typically always play a hack and slash character. Like, I focus on destruction magic or like one-handed. Like right now, my character is I have dragon bone armor and 2 dragon bone swords, legendary, all that stuff. Man, I feel like such a nerd saying all that, but yeah, that's what I do. Hack and slash. I just go right in for the kill. Slash people apart, dragons apart, everything apart. Just my playstyle, what I like to do. I feel like there should be like a little window here or a slit, like right here. Like that should be some kind of like arrow slit or something. I wonder if it would look good if I did it like that. No, it doesn't work. Let's see. Let's see that. I feel like that's maybe a little too... maybe it's just the material that I'm not liking there. This probably will have something I like. Yeah, I think that this might work. Let's give this a quick try. Let's knock out all those blocks. Throw that right there. Give that a quick look. Maybe a little bit more of this around, and then let me go grab the sandstone. I'll get back to chat here real fast. I just need to finish my thought. It's like finishing a sentence. Let's finish it. Yeah, there we go. And then I want to bring the wall out a tad bit there, and then up here, maybe make it a half slab like that. Yeah, that's not too bad actually. Okay, what's going on over here? Grimace! Keep on building, please. I hope to. I really, like I said yesterday, guys, I really do miss this. I miss being here with you all and building. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy being here when I'm able to and building with you all. I wish I could do it more. I really do. But as you all are aware, life is just one of those things that requires priority. And sometimes games just don't really get very high on the priority list, if you know what I mean. And I'm getting dropped frames again. I'm gonna try closing out some things, see what we can do. Close that out. I'm gonna close out any application I can that might require internet. I'm gonna close out Discord. Discord is usually one of those things that uses some internet. Network. Okay, that should help. No, I don't do Discord server. See, I don't really want to build my own community. Like every YouTuber kind of does that. And I don't want to come across like, you know, that I have, you know, that, oh, I should have my community or something. I don't think that's not like my style. My style is supporting a community. And I want to support a server. It's kind of oxymoron because I don't want to be on that server. Like, I don't want to be there full time and whatever. But if someone asks, like, you know, where can I join or what community do you support? I support wherever, like, what I consider to be the home of Conquest at the time. Because I've always branded myself with Conquest. I've always branded myself with being sort of a voice for Conquest. And if people, you know, want to be a part of Conquest, like, don't be a part of, like, me. Don't, like, I'm not Conquest. Go to the server where people of Conquest are and, you know, just go there. I'm just here to help guide the way or something like that. Like, I just don't want to be that. I don't want to be the end goal. I want to be the middle ground or like the, you know, little voice in your head kind of thing. That makes no sense, but oh well. Most things that come out of my mouth tend to make no sense. I've just gotten used to it by now, so it is what it is. Have you come up with a story for the Elven City yet? Not really. I still need to fully decide on what this is. Like, I feel like hundreds of years ago, not hundreds, maybe like, yeah, hundreds of years ago, we'll just say that. At that time, there was some kind of elven religious, something of religious significance to the elven presence here in this land. That was built here, and then the humans came along and obliterated the elven presence on the surface, and also wiped out the elves. And then that's what happened there. And then they came down here and they're like, oh look, look at all these really nice crypts that we can use now. And so the humans decided to just to utilize these crypts as their own. And Umanum, how you doing, man? Great to see you. Yeah, I'm sorry I haven't been very active, man. I've just been feeling some inspiration here of late. So here I am again. Building away, trying to get a little bit done. I've been missing it. Missing you guys quite a bit. And Coco Fox, hey man, what's going on? You're getting lag. I'm not getting any drop frames right now, but maybe when you sent that message, maybe I was. Have you come up with a story for the Elven City? Answer that. And Django, how you doing? Welcome. This is actually under the entirety of Lumiere there, Grimace, but it's only accessible by the chapel. So you can only get down here from coming down the chapel, but it is accessible, or it's underneath everything, really. There's no one thing that this is underneath. It's literally under everything. This will probably be under the entire plot by the time I'm done with it, so yeah, be prepared for that. Alright, so we want something really schnazzy right here. I'm thinking probably, that doesn't even have an arch block. I need arch block. Alright, let's go with arch block. I want something relatively elvy looking. Travertine isn't exactly what I want. I don't want those. Look very human. We definitely want something that looks kind of tomb-y, but we don't want that because that would match the other one. We don't want that. We could use this, I think. Let's give this a quick try. So we got that. And let's see how this would work. And then go up one block, and we can put that right there. And then maybe these, that would work there. That's not too bad. Great to see this build again. Well, it's great to be here. Tiger Bread, how you doing, man? Great to see you. No worries, I totally get it. As I get more ready to do more stuff Monday. I'm less motivated for MC. Exactly, man. I know. Like I should be doing other things right now, realistically, but I just, sometimes, you just have a burst of inspiration. You just want to do something. You just want to build, and so that's why I'm here today. It's kind of a burst of inspiration. I wish I could do this more often. I really, really do. I really do miss being able to do this more frequently. It's just one of those things that can't really do that anymore. But I can be here when I can be. Let's go ahead and do this, see how that works. It doesn't really work, does it? And I have been doing fantastic there, Tiger Bread. Working hard. Making the monies. And, I need an elven put thing. Something like that. Yeah, a lot of work. I've been working a lot lately, and I'm just trying to make it through each day, if you know what I mean. But yeah, things are going great. I'm happy. Can't complain. Hey there, Accidental Awesome. How you doing? Alora, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I noticed Monsterfish was streaming too. I feel kind of bad. I mean, I doubt I would be stealing any of his viewers. I mean, Monsterfish has, you know, definitely the priority. Any of you are here, I'm sure that Monsterfish definitely takes a, you know, precedence and all that. I'm just here because I want to be. Just building away. Okay, the door here, I'm not quite sure how I want to do this. Yes, we are still on Lumiere there, Tiger Bread. Still on Lumiere. We are just doing the Elven Tombs underneath right now. Just... Who am I kidding? Maybe this Gothic stuff would work here. What do we think about that? That doesn't look terrible. It would look nicer if that Gothic door was all the way down. It's just I want to be able to get in there. Man, it would be so nice if like I had a door to this, but oh, whatever. Will you be more online now? I won't make any promises, but as long as I have a little bit, as long as I have inspiration and I make time for building and all that, I will try to be here. But you know, I legitimately can't make any promises. I'm just gonna be here when I can. That is all I can say about that. Okay, so we got that. I don't want to use that stuff over there. I love the style of your build on it, but I find it a tad too fancy for me. I like only small hints of fancy in my builds, but yeah. I mean, everyone has their tastes, but yeah, I'm definitely leaning towards the fantasy in my build right now. In fact, you know, always. Everything I do is very fantasy, and I understand that. I try to do a healthy mix between the two. I don't try to lean towards heavy realistic, and I don't try to lean towards heavy fantasy. I try to always maintain a somewhat healthy middle ground where both parties, you know, obviously there's, you know, a group of people that like this and a group of people that like realistic. And I try to maintain a little bit of both so that, you know, both can still like what I do. But it's not so much what you guys like me to do. It's more like what I like to do. And I know we all understand that. You just lost everything you built except for one building. Oh, was that on Conquest Reforged? What if you use those type of tall pillars as trap doors to make a stationary door? Like how they do in West Earthcraft with trap doors. Well, I know what you're saying. And I was thinking that. So you're saying just like make one open like this, right? Is that what you're suggesting? I just didn't really like the idea of having it open like that. But, I mean, I'm not totally against that, but kind of looks good. Or, it doesn't look as good. What am I trying to say? It doesn't look as good as otherwise, but yeah, it's all right. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm kind of skeptical about using this pink quartzite at the moment. It's looking a little messy, but I think once we finish... Like, once that's all solid calcite over there, I think that this will look all right using that pink quartzite, because right now it looks just like a, you know, just like a bleh of colors. However, if all of that over there is maybe, you know, with the exception of like that mural there and maybe a few other extruding pieces of architecture, there's a possibility that this quartzite will look really nice. Dryzeth, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. We're having stream problems with buffering and lagging. Yeah, I didn't notice that. Maybe put some blocks of iron instead of the air drips through the blocks. You know, that's a good idea too there, Aluminum. I am definitely not adverse to that. So we can go ahead and put, let me go ahead and grab that block real quick that I want to put back. I think it was that block. It doesn't matter anyways. Was it that block? Why isn't there water poking through yet? Oh, there it is. Man, that water dripping looks just terrible. It's just like solid blue things. Why doesn't it look better than that? I don't know. No, this is not on a server anymore there, Grimace. This is only on single player. It used to be on a server at one point, but I pulled it off the server because there were issues. And I just decided that having it for myself just seemed like a better thing to do. Not sure if I want to use the dwarven pillars here. I think I might. Let's try the white ivory. I'm not sure that's gonna work because I feel like it's a little too bright, but it's not too bad actually. That could work. You live in Chile? Well, that's awesome there, Mash. I'm glad that you're able to come by and see. You want to explore this? Well, I feel like the novelty of you guys enjoying this build is, you know, just seeing what you see on screen. Because you see it on your own, you know, it's just going to be anything else, any other build. Tyrant, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. There's really no reason to watch the streams at that point, you know? You're here now. That looks really, like, classical. Which, honestly, I don't mind it. It's like a weird looking good thing. Like it oddly looks good. I don't think it looks bad. Man, why am I getting this lag? I don't understand. I'm sorry that you guys are having issues with this. Yeah, when I'm finished, my plan is to put it up for download. I don't have a problem with that. It's just I'm very adamant that this build must be done before I release it. I don't want to release an unfinished build. And that doesn't really look all that good. These pillars look elven? Maybe I should have something white out here. That's way too, like this, the lines are way too straight. I need something that transits between the stone material. Like, it's gonna be like this. We're gonna have that stone material there, and that's just way too, it's way too clean for a 1,000-year-old tomb. It needs to be something a little more rusty almost, something that fades. And I might even go towards the natural type of stones, like even the basalt. Let's give the basalt a quick try, because it has that sort of octagonal type thing going on, but it's a little bit dark for here. It looks a little bit evil almost, so that I don't think is going to work. Now we could use the granite or even the pink calcite, because that doesn't actually look too bad. It's smooth, it has a fairly good transition. Maybe using a little bit of that in there to make sure that it transits a little bit nicer. Put a little bit of gravel in there. Yeah, I think that's not too bad. Gray tiles, if they still a thing. I think you should add a painting between the two pillars. Would lag be the shaders? No, the lag isn't due to my client performance. It's due to the network performance. And I shouldn't be having network performance issues, as my network is supposedly something like it's supposed to be really good. It's supposed to be a pretty high-end network, but you know, obviously there's some issues going on here. So I don't know. But I mean, it doesn't seem to be too bad. I'm not getting too many issues here, so as long as it doesn't get overwhelmingly extreme, I'm not really gonna worry about it too much. So let's just hope it doesn't get, you know, all the ways down, etc. Could have a block below the floor deleted so its texture is the same as the other. Oh, that's, yep. Aluminum. Thank you for spotting this thing. Now, we do want to ensure that we have some type of cross beam here to connect the two pillars. And I would assume that having a Corinthian maybe would look pretty nice there on the top. Kind of annoyed by the shadow bug, but I've seen worse. And so now we got to figure out something to connect between the two pillars. Let's enter an arch. All right, so we're looking for a white arch. So we got that one. I think the white stucco arch might be what we're looking for. And we got the white plaster arch. Marble. That actually, the masonry one might look the best. Maybe not. It doesn't really match. That doesn't match either. The marble probably matches the best. It's still not perfect, but I don't think it should be down there. I think it should be up here, and then we should go ahead and put you right there. That way we have a nice solid arch there. The pillar on the right side have the block. It's ionic, not Corinthian. Technical. It's potato, tiger bread. The cat is attacking my feet. Bad cat. Bad cat. All right. So, let's put. Do we have a T? Yes. Tiger bread, this is your tomb. So there we go. T for tiger bread. You should do a challenge one time where you try and build a castle without the mod. Would help some of us who either can't or just don't use the mod to see good ways of building realistic medieval. There's plenty of other people that build castles without using Conquest, if that's what you're suggesting. There's F-Whip. He definitely does his share of building without the mod. And he built some pretty fantastic stuff. So I would definitely suggest, I mean, there's people all over the place that build all kinds of things the old-fashioned way. But my channel is always going to be modded and such. Now, I did do a little bit of vanilla survival at one point, but I just prefer to be more modded at this point. And I don't really do challenges. It's especially at this point. Like, maybe if I literally no-lifed it on Minecraft, you know, then maybe I would have time to do challenges and actually try to be a little more, what should I say, interactive and such. But it's just, at this point, I wish I could be more interactive. I really do. I miss those days. Right, and we'll go ahead and do that. like that a lot. Now let's put a door there. It's unfortunate that all we have really is this dark oak door that really suits for a tomb. I wish we had more types of doors that would fit, but it seems like that's the only one that really works. Yes, it does. Some kind of fruitcake. That it does. Put a little like that on the other tomb that you did before. Hey there, Beamy Beams. Welcome. Can mean a lot of things. Take a D for Dukan. Yeah, we'll just stick with the T. We'll stick with the T. All right. So let's see. How much time do I have left? Oh my gosh, I only have an hour left. Well, an hour and a half. We've been streaming for how long? Hour and 11 minutes. Mic is pretty silent. Really? It's right up to my mouth, really. I'm kind of here. I can bring it a little closer. Can you hear me now? Hey there, Take Kazu. Welcome. Okay, let's get back to building. So, you know, just do nothing. So we got 1, 2, and 3 tombs, 4 tombs along this stretch. I think that's pretty nice. T for Tomb Guy, Tomb Kings. That's a nice expansion. Okay, so I think what I'm just gonna do is we're just gonna be working on this section right here for today's stream. I'm gonna stop it right there. So let's just try to finish this up as much as we can and give it as much detail and yeah, just try to finish it up as much as we can. That's pretty much the gist of this stream here today. I'm gonna go ahead and do that and that. Go ahead and place that bad boy right there. Put that on top. Will there be lichens down there? I mean werewolves? Or are you talking about the actual plant? Remember the Witcher ruins. Can you do interior for T2? Damn you! I missed the Arbor stream because you lied. Well, I didn't know I was gonna stream today. This is literally something I was thinking about at work, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to work out tonight. I want to stream. So here I am right now, streaming. Doing what I want to do versus doing what I ought to do. Isn't that funny how that works? You know, why is it never what we want to do is what we ought to do? How's the progress been, Duke? Progress? I haven't lost any more weight. I've actually gained about 10 pounds back, but I've been trying to lose that. I gained it over Christmas, as I expected. I really. When I was going through Christmas, I was like, you know what? I guarantee I'm gonna be gaining some weight through the season. And that I did, so I'm trying to lose that. But unfortunately, for physiques like mine, they don't really we don't really lose weight all that quick. Unless if I completely cut out everything. This cat is on my shoulder right now, sniffing my face. No one can. How have you ruined it without our good ideas? We actually haven't missed much there, JKM. All we've been doing is working on this area here. Get away from that, stinker. For me, the biggest challenge I'm working on is the diet. I'm always motivated to work out more, but to actually gain muscle, it's all in the diet for me. See, for me, it seems at this point, it's really easy for me to gain. Like, legitimately, I'm gaining really, really fast. Like, literally, I can work out 2 to 3 days a week only, and I can still gain, because I still haven't really met my body, what do you call it, the plateau, I think it's called. But once I know once I reach my plateau, it's not gonna really do real well from that point on. But yeah, gaining muscle for me has been really easy. It's funny, my auto mod is reviewing your guys' messages about my cat. Don't forget the elven traps. What are you doing? Now he's climbing all over me. Pirate Lord, how you doing? Welcome. I've been really liking your posts over on Twitter, man. Keep those up. I love seeing your work. Some really fantastic stuff that you've been working on. What else can we do here? That wall right there seems a little bit soft for my liking. Just too bland a material. Maybe if we add in a bit of dye right here. Something like that. Just something as simple as that, actually. Not too bad. What's the cat called? Definitely one member of the family. Not been introduced to. We actually got him. When did we get him? Second week of January is when we got him. But his name's Scooter. His name is Scooter. Here's your Twitter handle. But yeah, check out Pirate Lord's Twitter, guys. He has some really fantastic stuff. I love seeing his projects. And again, I'm getting some drop frame, guys. I really apologize for this. It's really annoying. I don't know what I could do about it, though. Yeah, the little stinker has real sharp claws. Yes, Scooter as in scooter. As in, you know, scooting around. He is a really, he's real cute. And he's real feisty. So... you know, right now he's in one of those real feisty moods. But he can be a real sweet cat. He's an awesome cat. That's all I gotta say about that. You hear that, buddy? You're awesome. You awesome. Yes, you are. Okay. So, let's see. What else can we do here? Throw in a block right there, I think, is a better transition. Play some other Witcher music. Dukon cat or something. Dukon effects. Cats are the supreme race. Yeah, I definitely prefer cats over dogs. I find dogs to be way too high maintenance for me. I like cats because they're small. Not only because they're small, but because they can take care of themselves at lower maintenance. You know, you don't really have to do all that much to take care of it. It kind of just maintains itself. And also, I want you guys to realize that all these lights aren't going to be down here. So a lot of the issues that we are encountering right now with how the colors are clashing is also due to the color or the lighting. So we're gonna have light down here still, but it's not going to be as bright. It's gonna be a lot dimmer. And so once we get, you know, everything sorted out and built, we're going to be adding in the occasional brighter light every now and then. But it's gonna be more like this. You know, you come up through here, you got a little candle sort of sitting at the side, and then you have little lengths of darkness that you'll be walking through. But yeah, the whole tomb will be like that eventually. They are a pain. Satan's horrors, huh? Hey, the nose, how you doing? And you actually have to assemble your dogs, whereas when I shipped my cat from Europe, it can't pre-assemble. That's funny. Hey, Pigland, how you doing? Welcome. Great to see you. All right. So I think at this point we can go ahead and start working on this tomb right here. Since we have pretty much finished this hallway. We can still add in miscellaneous details if we want. Things like, you know, maybe a pot or an amphora. Also, I can add a few more rocks around. I think that would be good. So, rock there, and maybe a rock there. Yeah, a couple rocks, I think it's fine, just like that. And then I want to add in a couple just random details. So, like that, and maybe a pot. So we'll add a pot there, an amphora kind of just sitting up here somewhere. Something like that. That's kind of a random detail. I don't even know if I want to put in an amphora there. It looks pretty good, I would say. Yes, everything is going great. A little bit of lag on my end on the stream. A little bit of drop frames. It's really, really bothering me, but it's oh well. I don't know what to do about that. Kids are cursed. A disgrace to humankind, yes. What are you doing? Goodness. Alright, so here we are in our first tomb. I think I might make this one just one little room with one sarcophagus in it. I don't know if I want to go really too... well, obviously that's not going to be like that. So you come in like that. I think it's just going to keep coming in like that. So you come in diagonal. We need that window there, though. All right, so that's going to be a little bit of a problem. Yes, that's going to be a little bit of a problem right there. How do I want to tackle that? Oh, how about a flock of bats? I'll have to make a skylight for that, though, like a way to get out. I kind of do have an idea for that, though, so that's actually a possibility. I might be able to do some bats in here. Oh my gosh, ow! Cat just climbed up my sweatshirt up on and grabbed my neck. Goodness, little rascally fella. Alright, so we got a lot of this stone in here, which isn't totally bad. It's not totally good either. So we got a little window here. Something I kind of wanted to add in. I feel like has a nice little aesthetic value. Use corner blocks to make it extra diagonal. That is true. I could do that. Could just go ahead and do replace, but let's go ahead and do that, and then do the same thing. Well, obviously that's not going to work, so maybe that right there. Actually, no, we want that to come out one more right there. 3. Would like down here according to his vlog. Would live down here according to his vlog. Dick. Have you guys seen the last vlog that Victor made of he and I when he came over to visit? I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but Victor Comics, a good friend of mine, who we met on Minecraft. He's German. He came over and visited me over the summer. I think it was, no, it was fall. No, it was summer. It was summer. He came over and visited. And he made some vlogs of us. So if you guys are interested in seeing those vlogs, let me go grab that video really quick. I think it's actually on my Twitter. Yeah, it is on my Twitter. I just posted it. Let me find it real fast. And it is right, not right there. All right, let's just, no. There we go. And that is it right there. So if you guys want to go check it out, There it is right there. If you guys want to see the video of Victor and I, that's a great place to see it. If you guys are hearing the mic bumping around, that's my cat sniffing the mic right now. He's a very curious cat. Kitten, should I say. Kittens are very curious. All right. Yeah, well, that's me every day. My mind is always fighting itself, so yeah, welcome to my life. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put that right there, and that right there. And then up here, I think we might just go ahead and do that so that we have. Yeah, so the ceiling, that looks pretty good. Oh man, this is continuing to lag. That sucks. All right, so, and then we're going to go ahead and put, I think I'm gonna put a pillar here and a pillar there. And that's going to be the entrance to the tomb right here. So you have like a little entrance hall here. And then it just kind of stops. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and put a wall here, like a mural type thing. So let's try to find a block that kind of looks like a mural or something. Maybe even the rune. Let's try to avoid that. We could use a... if it's one of the good ones. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that. You look like you could be an old ship's captain with that beard. Like there could be an oil painting of you looking like Magellan. Yeah, I don't know about that. That block kind of looks wooden. Will you stop? You're so curious, aren't ya? Well, you just want to play, don't you? He is so interested in what I'm doing right now. He's like, why aren't you playing with me? He's between me and my keyboard, swatting at my sweatshirt strings. Okay, so I think that this actually might work. Going ahead and doing this. I'm just gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do on the other side there. There we go. Wait, how did you get it to do I'm sorry? Oh, bad Zambot. Oh, I see what you're... Oh, you did it. I thought... I only saw the bad Dukan. I didn't see the bad Zambot. I was like, wait, that actually worked? What? Zombie Killer, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. It's great to have you. And this cat is kneading his bed, looking right at me with like a really expecting face, like, what are you doing? Come play. It's very, very cute. Alright, so we got ourselves a pretty solid looking floor. Honestly, not that bad. We'll keep that going all the way across there. Put that up there, and then what should I put right here? They're the best unless you're trying to do something. We have 3 of them, they can sometimes be a pain. Yes, well, cats. Yeah. All animals have their downsides or their cons, but I definitely prefer having a cat over a dog, for sure. You should use that kind of rock more in the cave. This rock right here, maybe. It's just that when we're using a lot of calcite, and I don't think that this block really complements the calcite. because obviously calcite is more of a limestoney thing, if I'm correct. I think it's limestone. Forms from limestone or something. I forget. I don't know. I'm not a geologist. I'm definitely not the kind of person you want to go to for geological advice. But anywho's, yeah. So what's gonna go here? That is the question. I feel like maybe some kind of like elven furniture or bookcase, something that looks old. The cat is attacking my foot. You guys tired of hearing me tell you what the cat's doing yet? For floors and whatnot, it looks like a polished black marble. Yeah. Death mask. Well, we don't have any masks that look like death. You know, I kind of like... I don't like that. Definitely don't like that. That doesn't look too bad. It just, it's just too much. Put that back. Put you there. Huh. I feel like elves probably would be buried with art and whatnot. Yeah, that makes sense. The other tomb, I did make it kind of art, somewhat arty. You know, I put like the mural on the ceiling. Same thing within here. I put the sun there, the moon, the stars, and everything. I tried to make it somewhat artistic in this tomb. I could do something relatively similar over here. But this is more like an entrance foyer, so I just need to figure out, like maybe the walls could have something like that. Maybe these 6 blocks right here, I could do something more artistic. So possibly we could take, I don't know, this wavy gray block and maybe that. And maybe we can go ahead and wait. We don't even have, we do have corner blocks. Sweet. So let's just kind of see what this will turn out to be like. Let's just randomly place it. No cohesion or plan to it, but like maybe something like that. I don't know. A lot of lag for you. Oh, that sucks. Lot of lag. Let me close that. I don't know what else to do. Let me close out Twitch. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry that you guys have to are experiencing that. That really sucks. There's also corner blocks for bookshelves. And there are any armors that you think look elven? Not right now. There's no armors that really look elven currently. It's all to, there is in the updated Conquest, but not in the mod yet. Alright, and see you around there, Tiger Bread. You probably can't hear me, man. Sorry to say. It's just I'm getting constant drop frames. In fact, guys, I think it might be time for me to stop the stream because, I mean, I don't know how I will fix this. And plus, I got to go within the next half hour anyways. So, we got a good little bit of a stream in. So, I'll go ahead and stop that. Turn the replay off. We got a good hour and a half in, so that should be plenty of time. But, in any case, guys, I hope you all have a great day or night, wherever you're from. I'm sorry for this this internet issue. It's kind of annoying. I don't know what's going on there, but I'll see what happens and try to work on it. But you all have a great day. Have a great night. I'll see you next time. Don't know when it will be, but yeah, have a good one. See ya.